representative.
The Big East should have like 20 teams.
And also,
all right, guys,
Kemba Walker's better than
guys,
Tech by himself.
guys, come on now. We gotta make a decision. I got Greg Gumbel burning up my phone. I got Jim Nance on the beeper. I don't even have a beeper. And now we gotta make a decision.
We put in all these teams, Bulldogs and Wildcats. Clearly what we need in the tournament is the Hokie Bird. You want to talk about criteria? Let's talk about the mascot. That's important. That's why Virginia Tech should be in.
Mascots. Victor E. Central Connecticut State played 4 games against the teams we're considering for the field.
Alright, just shut up for a second. I think I solved the UConn problem. Kemba Walker is clearly a 2 seed by himself. UConn is like a 7 or an 8. So let's split the difference and make him a 3. Brad, what's your decision? Come on.
I got one. Subs.
What? Brad, the basketball. Were you listening to a thing we said? Are you kidding
Basketball.
me?
Whatever. VCU, UAB. That's how we get things done. Because we're gonna go eat, and you're gonna watch Sports Page Online.
We know basketball's on everybody's mind, but don't forget about swimming and football. They're both on the docket today. Last week, New Britain hired Bucky Jones as their football coach, and we have news coming out of Newington.
Yeah, Newington football has selected a new head varsity football coach, and that man is Roy Roberts. Roberts was previously offensive coordinator at Capital Prep last year, and before that he spent 5 years as Bloomfield's head coach, taking the Warhawks to a title game appearance.
Now we're going to head to the pool where we have some record-breaking performances to talk about. For Berlin, Dan Klotz set the school record on the 100-meter freestyle. Vinny Fisher set the record on the 100-meter backstroke, and they will both be in action Wednesday at Wesleyan University's Class M Finals. For Southington, Mike Smigelski set 2 records for the school in the 50 free and the 100 free. Now for some basketball breakdown, here's Brad and Matt.
The NCAA tournament brackets are finally out, and you get to pick your champion. Right now, a lot of teams have problems with the bracket. One of those you might not expect. That's LIU. They're the NEC champion. They're in the tournament, but they have a gripe.
Exactly. Jim Ferry, coach, NEC Coach of the Year for LIU, not happy. They got a 15 seed. They're going to play UNC. He thought they should be a little higher. They're one of the deeper teams I've seen in the NEC in a while.
All right, the other team everyone's going to want to talk about, UConn. Where do you have them ended up?
I actually have them in the Final Four, but let me defend myself. It's not a homer pick. I think their bracket's going to explode around them. I think Duke is weak this year. I think Texas is going to lose in the first round to Oakland and Michigan. And I think Temple is a terrible matchup style-wise for San Diego State.
Yeah, not a lot of people are going to like this pick, but I got San Diego State beating UConn in the round of 16.
Tune in on Thursday and we'll have much more college basketball for you. Now it's rant time.
I'm ranting on the NCAA tournament bracket. Why? Because think about it. You pick a team. It's usually a favorite to win the whole tournament. They're about to go down in an upset. Guess what? You're rooting for that favorite just because you picked them to win the tournament instead of the upset. The NCAA tournament is all about upsets. And if you start picking for favorites, you're losing that entirely. That's the final rant and that's the final take here on Sports Page Online.